Imagine millions of people living in the same city. No phones, no internet, no TV. Yet they all thought in similar ways, believed similar things, and accepted the same system. How did ancient Rome do that? They didn't control people with chains. They controlled them with attention, emotion, and routine. And the scary part? The human brain hasn't changed much since then. The big idea explained simply. Let's make this very simple. Your brain learns how to think from what it sees every day, what gets rewarded, what gets normalized. Ancient Rome understood this long before neuroscience had a name for it. They didn't try to convince everyone individually. They shaped the environment, and the environment shaped the mind. Bread in circuses. Rome had a huge problem. Millions of people. Not everyone was rich. Not everyone was happy. Instead of fixing everything, Rome did something smarter. They gave people free food, bread, constant entertainment, gladiator games, races, festivals. This did two things to the brain. It reduced anger. It redirected attention. When the brain is entertained, it stops questioning. So people didn't ask, is this system fair? They asked, when is the next game? Repetition equals truth. Rome repeated the same messages everywhere. Statues, coins, buildings, parades, all showing strong leaders, powerful Rome order, and greatness. When your brain sees the same idea over and over, it starts to feel true, even without proof. Modern neuroscience calls this familiarity bias. Rome just called it power. Public rituals and shared emotion. Big events mattered a lot. Victories were celebrated together. Enemies were punished publicly. Leaders were praised in massive crowds. Why? Because shared emotion creates shared thinking. When thousands of people feel the same emotion at the same time, the brain bonds that emotion to the idea behind it. Rome didn't just rule bodies, it synchronized minds. Mid-video curiosity. Question. Here's a question to think about. If you lived in ancient Rome, saw the same symbols every day, ate the free food, cheered at the same games, and watched the same public rituals, would you really think differently? Or would you believe you were thinking freely, while simply reacting to what surrounded you? Predictable minds are easier to manage. Rome didn't want everyone smart. They wanted everyone predictable. Predictable people. Don't panic easily, don't rebel often, don't question the system deeply. By controlling routines, rewards, and attention, Rome made behavior easier to manage, without constant force. That's why the empire lasted so long. Why this still matters today. This isn't just history. The same brain rules still apply. What you see daily shapes belief. What's rewarded feels right. What's repeated feels normal. Ancient Rome didn't control minds with secrets. They did it with systems. And systems are far more powerful than commands. Rome fell, but the methods didn't. If you understand how public thinking was shaped 2,000 years ago, you start seeing patterns everywhere. And once you see them, you can't unsee them. If this made you think differently, comment Rome.